And now the economy has shifted quite drastically, and we're seeing, I haven't experienced it in our portfolio, but you're seeing and hearing in the marketplace of businesses that are either subleasing space, which means that I'm still responsible for the lease that I
Yep.
signed, but I have
Hmm.
a means of bringing another tenant in to take the extra space we don't need, or their lease is expiring, and instead of staying, they're going to go find space that's smaller to reduce their overhead expense.
Right.
And I guess I say overhead expense, and I challenge that because space is a tool. The warehouse, the box, the space you operate in is actually a tool to the business. And I don't believe you should look at that as overhead.
Hmm.
I love that. I absolutely love
Yeah.
that. And that is one of the reasons why I think when we first met at the coffee shop 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was, and you brought that concept up, I'm like, yeah, that is something different that most aren't talking about or looking at. And that's why I really appreciate you for what you do, because you're able to have that conversation with a business owner and potentially talk them out of a bad decision or have them think about it slightly differently. And that's the beauty of building up, network of strong people, because it's like, hey, how do you think about that differently? Because it's you're right, it's not an expense, it's an asset, it's a tool, it's an opportunity.
It's I had a tenant that they run a CNC shop,